Hey guys, Melanie and I have been working. Since my leg is hurt, she went up the tree like a monkey for me, and we cleared off the branches from the solar panel. I decided I don't want to pull that tree down because it does sort of give us some privacy and some shade on the house. So I decided instead we're just going to trim up a little bit higher than that, but my ladder doesn't go high enough, and we need to extend further. Oh, I see that branch is sticking out. Anyway, you can see a little bit of shade still on there, and over here even, look at that. Oh, so those still are in the way. See, this is we set these up in the fall, and this is our first year here, so I didn't know exactly where the sun would be, so we've got to trim a little bit higher. But we're going to be setting this up and preparing it. I've got to adjust the angle now for best solar power production. And yeah, it looks like we're going to have to eventually trim those other branches higher. But I'm getting everything ready for when our electronics arrive Friday and start hooking up more solar panels to the house. Because 2 of these aren't even hooked up right now. Sadly, the thing I had blew out. So 2 of these aren't even hooked up. And they weren't getting any sun with that tree covering them. So I've got a light charging here on the solar battery bank. I've got a USB chargeable Bluetooth speaker system that I'm reviewing, charging on here. And there's the charging indicator. And we've got, what else we got plugged in today? Nothing yet. But we are going to be extensively using this from now on. So I am going to run an extension cord over to my laptop where I work now and run the LED TV and that. No more grid power, no more at all. We were on the grid and we got lazy and we started using the mining rigs, and everything's going to be solar. So everything. We are unplugging everything. So eventually, what is that? That's not even on anything. Eventually we're going to move every single thing onto here. That's it. We don't use much power anyway. But, I mean, we don't need to use much power anyway. So I'm going to have to plug in extension cords to here to run everything we need in the house. That's it. We're going solar 100%. By the end of this weekend, we should be 100% solar in this property. Hey guys, 89 degrees outside, and it truly is that hot. It is brutal out there. We've got everything closed up inside to keep the cool air in. Hey guys, I've been cleaning up a little in the greenhouse and planting grapes. I've got, but they're wilting. It's weird. The heat has caused them to wilt, probably because they've been in a little bit cooler room. But at least the sun is down, so they'll be able to, what do you call it, climatize or whatever. We have some little lettuce plants growing from last year, and in here. So we're going to have a little bit of lettuce coming up in our greenhouse from seed from last year that spilled over. I don't know how exactly that got in there, but whatever. I'll take it. Here we got something coming up. I think it's parsley. Or what is that, cilantro coming up. And I've got six grapes planted in the greenhouse. Here's one here. Oh yeah, the heat was brutal on them. The heat, they're not used to that. Hopefully they'll be fine overnight. I put water deep in the hole and soaked it thoroughly in every hole before I backfilled them. And then I've got one over here, one in the middle, one over there, one over here, one over here, and one over here. So I have 6 grapes out here. And some of the plants are coming up. All the plants in the back 2 squares are dead. It could be from the cat feces, I don't know. But that's where the cats used heavily as a litter box. I'm not sure why, but nothing came back in these back 2 slots. Nothing at all. Everything from there forward is coming. Growing back. Even the sage, which I've never ever had survive and come back for me before. So the peppermint is really slow, getting off to a slow start. Now there's various forms of peppermint, so it'll be interesting to see what comes back and what makes it. The one in the back isn't doing anything. Again, nothing in the back is growing. It could be just too much cat waste, but we'll see. My marjoram over here, none of them. In the back 2 rows, nothing came. But that's what I was up to this afternoon, and working on DIY Tube video site. Lot of action has gone on in DIY Tube recently, and it's very exciting, so go on over and check it out, DIYTube.video, DIYTube.video. And everybody gets paid for comments, thumbs up, and video views. So everybody gets paid in cryptocurrency. So go on over and start earning cryptocurrency, everybody. Anybody that's interested. And we'll see you over there, hopefully. And that's where my electronics channel lives now, because YouTube cut out my income and totally and took away my partner privileges. So my electronics channel is entirely over there. So go check it out, guys, if you are interested. So we are going on a little trip, and we're getting the car ready. So we'll probably share more with that later on this afternoon. But we'll see how the day goes. Hey guys, we're at the cabin. We're sort of camping, so to say. Home away from home. And we're fishing. We've got a couple. We're spending the night here. The water is way, 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 way up. Those of you who have last year's video to compare by, the water is up in the trees. Way up. Way, way up. Actually, you can see the grass line. The water was below that. Way below that grass line. Our dock, the stake for our dock is way out there, the pontoon, and the boat is floated up. Oh, the water is crazy high. Well, here's a fire pit that the neighbors had in the water. The water hasn't been up here like this, they said, in like 30 years since it's been this high. But it's really coming up. We're going in for some ice cream and some snacks. We're going to have a nice evening of it. The fish oddly stopped biting as the sun's going down. Very weird. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So here we are at the cabin, and I got all my tactical and outdoor and survival gear with me, so I'm going to sort through it. It's good to get away from home and get away to a peaceful place like this so I can actually sort through things like that. Well, guys, let's have a moment of silence and look at this beauty. Alright, well, see you in the morning. Hey guys, well, it's a new day. Fishing for food. We're putting away food for the freezer. It's a beautiful day. Perfect clear blue sunny sky. Melanie, I brought the camera out, and I only just grabbed the camera and Melanie's taking Michelle up. Otherwise I would have showed you. Melanie's been fishing and Michelle's been watching. She's doing pretty good out here. She likes to watch the fish. I don't know if you can see. I can't see my display. Michelle likes to watch the fishies swimming by. And she just sits there. Actually, it's so peaceful here that even Michelle is at peace out here. So it's absolutely just unbelievably peaceful here. Right there, by the way, you can see the minnows have a nest. There's two big ones have a nest down in there, and they're trying to defend it and keep the others away. Right now it's a little bit of a pandemonium down there. There's the mother. Just poked its nose out. But all the others are probably trying to get the eggs. That's why everybody's swarming around. And the two mothers, it's funny nose. Looks like it's almost a catfish nose. It's got whiskers on it, or some white spots on it, it looks like. Anyway, it's trying to defend its nest. And over here we got two more fish. Two more mothers defending their nest. There's one coming out. They come out and they chase the other fish away. It's a non-stop, constant assault. The mothers are protecting the nest. There's a bullhead, but they're just hanging out. The mothers are protecting the nest, and all the others are trying to eat the eggs. It's just non-stop, full blast all day long. There's no peace and no rest. That's life as a fish. And then you got people trying to eat you as well. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. Just catching fish. There's another bullhead. Big, big. Oh, it went inside. They're hanging out. I think they're going to be spawning too here pretty soon. The bullheads are really hanging out in the shallows. And I think they're going to be, probably within a couple weeks, there's going to be little bullhead babies. So that's my thoughts, because they're all up at the shore right now. So I've got my solar panels out in the sun. There's the Sun Tactics charging my, what do we got charging my tablet? And then down here, I've got my cell phone charging up with a Sun Jack solar panel. Using the sun. We are going full solar from now on. That's it. I am not playing games anymore. We are going full solar. I'm pulling out everything I've got and we're going to use them heavily.